we had written the Rams off literally 24 hours ago. There were all kind of shows talking about where is Cooper Kupp going to be playing football? Is Matthew Stafford available? What's going to happen for the future of the Rams? I heard one dude talking about Sean McVay retiring again, or at least threatening to, and joining a broadcast booth.
Yeah, they were talking about McVay retiring on Rizzo and Russo from 4 to 6 p.m.
Oh, those are the guys I heard talking about.
Yeah, because his wife's hot, which, you know what? I guess so.
So they think just because I knew single dudes.
That's
I told
true.
both of them, I looked them in the eye, what was it, a couple of weeks ago at the Boca Raton Bowl Chef's Tailgate. I told both of them, I said, hey, love the energy y'all are bringing. Great show. Love everything about y'all. But everything y'all do and most of the things y'all say, I can tell y'all are two single dudes. Just two single dudes saying single dude thoughts. You think a dude will retire in his, 30s? Is he 40 yet now?
Hey, he's around there. He threatened to, or was thinking about it after winning the Super Bowl.
That's a leverage play. That's building your brand up. That's staying in the headlines longer, and that's also being able to renegotiate for more money. Is he considering retirement? Maybe. Is he doing it because his wife is hot? His wife is hot? That's what you think he would retire? Sean McVay's like, oh, my God. I just, come on. A single dude.
Yeah.
That's a single dude.
I'm totally going to pawn this off on those two guys and not myself, who was the antagonist. Yeah, I put up a picture on the YouTube stream and said, he has a point. That was my contribution to that just damaging, misogynistic conversation.
Okay, married men. 888-760-3776.
Ooh, there should be a parody song called Married Men for many men.
Yeah.
Married men.
Which definitely it wouldn't make sense. We have to come up with some new words. But married men. Theoretically speaking right now, there is something there, CCAT. We got to workshop it. 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. Of all the reasons that you might retire, is your wife being hot one of them? Is it top 3 in there? Because I would assume if she's your wife at this point in y'all's lives, yes, she's hot and you want to spend a lot of time with her. You're kind of used to her being hot. Like, it's new to us, right? We're like, oh, Sean McVay's wife is hot. Like, that's his wife, though. That's his life partner. Like, he doesn't have to retire to spend more time with her. He has all off seasons. He has off days. He'll be fine.
So you're saying
she'll be around.
When you marry someone that's hot, they are significantly less hot after you're married. Is that what you're saying right now for every man in the world?
They're not less hot after you're married. You just are used to them being hot.
All right.
You're desensitized to the fact that you're my wife is hot. Yeah. And you know what? Just as hot as the day I met her. And guess what? I'm not going to retire early because of it, CCAT. Right. That's not what it's not. I'm not weighing that in my list of things of why I would retire. I would retire if the NFL gave me the opportunity to be the common sense coordinator. And I can help extend games that should be extended or close them when they should. It's common sense. That was a face mask. There should have been an option for the NFL coaches or somebody involved. Maybe they should have threw the water bottles on the field.
Exactly.
That's what we were missing.
If there was a, 4-minute delay because of the fans at SoFi, I guess it was.
It was at SoFi, but it's SoFi. That's what to say. Yeah, so there was more Vikings fans than Rams fans.
If they delayed the end of that game,
they should have.
Before that free kick, that was really cool, by the way. You see the free kick, onside kick? He hit it like a mile high. Yeah, they delayed it for 5 minutes. Maybe those referees have a convenient chat about a different angle that they saw.
Maybe so. 888-760-3776. How would you fix the officiating problem, the review problem in the NFL? And also, is your wife being hot a good enough reason for you to retire like they think, like CCAT and Russo and Rizzo think Sean McVay should retire because his wife is attractive? 888-760-3776. Hit us up on the Baptist Health Hotline. That is the number for Theoretically Speaking. 888-760-3776. And, of course, be careful with your words if your wife is hot, because everybody's trying to pin me up right now and get me to say something I shouldn't on the air. My wife's listening, by the way. Brian says I'm headed to the couch for sleeping tonight. And you know what? The couch is comfortable. That's not even a punishment for me. 888-760-3776. Hit us up on the Baptist Health Hotline. Are you experiencing foot and ankle pain and need to see an expert in the field? Baptist Health Orthopedic Care is a team of foot and ankle orthopedic surgeons and specialists who are regarded as leaders in their specialty. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho to learn more today. Baptist Health Orthopedic Care combines its resources of experienced physicians and leading-edge treatments and technology to provide advanced orthopedic, foot and ankle, joint replacement, spine, and sports medicine care. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information today. Baptist Health Orthopedic Care has offices conveniently located in Palm Beach County and on through the Florida Keys. Learn more by visiting baptisthealth.net/ortho. 888-760-3776. Is your wife being hot a reason to retire? And how would you fix the NFL officiating rules? We got Phil in Boynton, C-Cat. What does Phil want to talk about? Does he want to talk about fixing the review, or does he want to talk about the nonsense that you and Russo and Rizzo were speaking?
He's got a take on McVay, saying, you know what, maybe a hot wife's a reason. What's up, Phil?
Phil, talk to me, Phil.
Yeah, if you could afford it and you got a hot wife, man, I'd hit the road, man. You'll see none but taillights and just go
nice.
Ride around and get a boat and go to the ocean. And then as far as the replay, it wouldn't work with Theo because Houston would never lose.
Well, they would only get to push the button once, maybe twice a year. I would only save them twice, so they'll be fine.
Each team should at least win a game.
Won a game. One common sense button a game.
Yeah.
Okay. Phil has spoken. I appreciate you, Phil. Appreciate that call.
I like the sentiment, though. You know, we work to live. We don't live to work.
Yes,
so
but
if
some people
McVay is
enjoy
happy
their work.
with what he did in the NFL and he's getting stressed out, of course it's a lot different after last night's win. We think about the outlook of Sean McVay's job and why he's doing this and what he can do in the future. But I think that's a good sentiment from Phil.
You do work to live, but some people especially people that climb to that level of their career that quickly as McVay, he's a nut. He's a football nut and a football savant and a genius at his craft. He enjoys his work.
And I guess there's no higher level of winning or there's no higher level of living than playing in competitive playoff football games. That's the highest level of life.
This is living to him. And guess what? He still gets it's not like he has to choose one or the other. He still gets his wife. Like, that's what y'all are missing. She's still there.
It's not college football either. So, like, the recruiting never stops. It's not a thing in the NFL. You have an offseason. Like,
he's not considering. I promise you, if you sat down and talked with Sean McVay down the list of reasons why he might retire, kids would precede a hot wife.
All right.
Ask any married dude. Your kid wanting to spend more time with your kid. You spend so much time with your wife anyway. Not that you ever get tired of it. Love it. Just saying, like, it's going to be kids, something like, I'm missing games. You know, I'm missing practices. I'm missing moments.
First steps, I was in East Rutherford.
Yeah.
Getting the crap kicked out of me. It was 45-16, and my daughter said, Dad, for the first time, and I wasn't there for it.
Oh, my gosh. That's the kind of stuff you retire for. Not, oh, man, have you seen the legs of my wife? I'm out of here.
She just got some plastic surgery.
Smoke show. Like, that's ridiculous.
That would suck, though.
It's ridiculous. All right, 888-760-3776. I do want to take calls on this. Is the real one, and I appreciate Phil for clearing that up. Which team is going to be next in the NFL to reclaim their season? Which middling team in football has a chance this weekend and is most likely to be able to turn it around? Turn it around like the Rams did last night on Thursday Night Football as they're now a game back of their division with Matthew Stafford and their best two weapons, Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, back in the building. They have the leverage now. They can decide over these next 10 days before the trade deadline, do we sell high on our core group or do we swing for the fences and try and go out and win the division and play meaningful football? Their next 4 games, the ball's in their court. They are at the Seahawks next Sunday. They host the Dolphins the Monday after that. Then they are at the Patriots and play home to the Eagles. These next 4 games can decide their fate, but they have to decide before that Sunday game next weekend against the Seahawks. I do think the Rams hold on, hold tight. Sean McVay's a competitor. Matt Stafford's a competitor. They're going to try to swing for the fences here and contend in an NFC that can be had. Whereas there's other teams this weekend, they're going to get their answer for them. And one of them is the Miami Dolphins, as we did learn that Tua Tagovailoa is going to start for the Dolphins at home against those Cardinals on Sunday at Hard Rock Stadium. The Dolphins 2-4. They have an excellent shot right now to turn their season around. If they can beat the brakes off, I need that offense to show me something, though.
Yeah, that Maserati offense that we saw last year.
You got to be that again. You got to get back up to that level again because the game after the Cardinals this weekend is the Bills. And we know how that might turn out if you don't got your stuff in order. The Dolphins have a shot to turn their season around right here. You got to start with the Cardinals. And Tua coming back this weekend is a huge improvement over what could have been the opposite.